When it comes to calming down your very active mind, there are two things that we must take into consideration. The first thing is being aware of the quality of our thoughts. And the second thing is being aware of our relationship to those thoughts. There are only two things at play here when it comes to slowing down, calming down an active mind, and being able to switch your thinking to more positive, optimistic thinking. Thing is that most people, when they have a very active mind, their relationship to those thoughts is in a way so that they are identified with those thoughts, where when they, for instance, think a thought about their past that's negative, they feel the emotions that come along with it. They tend to go down that bunny trail of thought regarding that topic. And same thing for people who tend to be anxious. They think these thoughts about the future, all of these worries, all of these doubts, whatever it may be, fears, and they're thinking these thoughts, yet they are perceiving them as reality. They are perceiving them like a true possibility. They are perceiving them like it is something that right now they have a problem. Although the problem arose within their mind via thought involving the future or involving the past or whatever it may be. So the relationship that somebody has to their thoughts is a big factor to how they're able to handle them and if they're able to sort of change them around and shift their perceptions. The second thing, again, is the quality of one's thought. So if somebody is caught up in thought, they have a very active mind, they're constantly thinking, and if they have that sort of identification with that thought, meaning when they think a thought, it is reality to them, it is truth, even though right now, in the present moment, you may just be sitting here on your phone thinking these thoughts, right? The second part of this is, what is the quality of those thoughts? Are they thoughts that help you? Are they thoughts that hurt you? Are they thoughts that hold you back? The quality of these thoughts is the second component here. So when you have a very tight relationship to those thoughts, meaning you are identified with them, and if the quality of those thoughts are not good, people tend to find themselves in a space where they have great difficulty changing their thinking because they are so tied up with what is occurring within their mind and their perception of reality. But what can happen instead, in order to shift our thinking from more negative thinking to positive thinking, we can first change our relationship to those thoughts. So instead of being so identified with them and emotionally and behaviorally pulled by them, what we can instead do is we can change our relationship to our thoughts and how we see them and how we are aware of them, and we can be less and less tied to them. Meaning instead of, for instance, an anxious thought arising and you seriously being worried about whatever that thought topic is, instead, you can perceive it as a thought. There might be some emotion that comes along with it, but the key here is understanding that one's relationship to their thoughts and the quality of their thoughts are the two major components that come into play when it comes to shifting your thinking, to being more present, to being more confident, to being more optimistic, to not allowing the past to sway your present moment and your future, and to not allow any worries about the future to sway your present moment and what you are truly capable of. So we're all thinking, right? But we all have different relationships to that thinking. And we're all thinking, and we all have a different quality of thinking. There's nothing wrong with anybody who has a negative quality of thinking. There's nothing wrong with anybody who is identified with those thoughts. In fact, being identified with our thoughts is basically how most people are functioning. It's just that some people have more positive thoughts, some people have more negative ones, some people are more optimistic, they believe in themselves, etc. The key here is that we can understand that we can begin to witness thoughts in a different way so that they don't have the same sort of impact on our perception of ourselves, of reality, etc. And so that instead we can allow them to dissipate, right? Thoughts are arising, they're dissipating, arising, and dissipating. We don't have to go down that bunny trail of thought when, for instance, if we have a worry, we don't just continue to think about that worry and try to problem solve. We can just be. We can be more present. We can just be aware of those thoughts. We can be less attached to them. This is truly the key to every single person on this planet living a better life, taking better actions, getting better results. It's by not being so caught up in that like monkey mind where we just think something, we believe it, we feel the emotions that come along with it, we behave right alongside it, and we just go on our day. That's how most people operate. There's a different route to take. You can be more present, can simply be aware of those thoughts, watch them arise, watch them fall, and not latch on to them. Therefore, they don't pull you down that trajectory. They don't weigh on you as much. They don't sway you as much. They don't make you behave in a way that you don't want to behave. It is truly the key to getting very different results in your life and towards you on a moment-to-moment basis, literally living better, perceiving better, feeling better, behaving better, getting better results. That is the key. Your relationship to the thoughts, the quality of the thoughts. Change your relationship to the thoughts in order to change your quality of thought, and then move forward. I hope this made sense. If you have questions, comment below. If you like this, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe for my next video. I'll see you in the next one.